Have you ever wondered why some brands are more successful than others? It's not just about having a great product or service, it's about understanding and applying key marketing principles. These principles form the backbone of any successful marketing strategy, and today we're going to explore 4 game-changing principles that are set to shape the marketing landscape in 2024. In our fast-paced, digitally driven world, these principles are more important than ever. They're the compass that guides brands through the sea of consumer preferences, technological advancements, and market trends. They're the difference between a brand that thrives and a brand that struggles to keep up. So, what are these game-changing principles? Well, they encompass customer centricity, data-driven decision-making, personalization, and continuous innovation. Each one offers unique insights and strategies for success. We'll delve into each one in detail, starting with customer centricity. So, buckle up, and let's dive into the first game-changing marketing principle. Putting customers at the center of your business decisions is not a new concept, but how many brands actually do it? Now let's dive into the heart of the matter, the principle of customer centricity. This principle is all about making your customers the central focus of your business decisions, and no one does it better than the e-commerce giant, Amazon. Amazon has a mantra, a guiding principle, if you will, customer obsession. This is not just a catchy phrase, but a deeply ingrained philosophy that drives every decision they make. It's the reason why they are a global leader in e-commerce today. Let's take a closer look at what this means in practice. When you shop on Amazon, you might notice how they seem to know exactly what you're looking for, even before you do. That's not magic, that's customer centricity in action. They've studied their customers' behaviors, needs, and desires and used that information to create a personalized shopping experience that feels almost intuitive. But it's not just about personalization, it's also about solving problems for the customer before they even become problems. Amazon's Prime service is a perfect example of this. They identified a key customer pain point, waiting for deliveries, and solved it by offering free 2-day shipping. They didn't wait for customers to complain, they anticipated the need and addressed it proactively. That's the power of customer centricity. And the results speak for themselves. Amazon has millions of loyal customers around the world, and they continue to grow year after year. That's because they understand that a happy customer is not just a one-time buyer, but a repeat customer. Customer centricity is not just about making sales, it's about building relationships. It's about understanding your customers so well that you can anticipate their needs and exceed their expectations. It's about making your customers feel valued and appreciated. So, as you build your marketing strategy for the next year, or even the next decade, keep this principle in mind. Make your customers the central focus of your business decisions, because remember, a happy customer is a repeat customer. In an era of big data, how can marketers leverage data to make informed decisions? Let's delve into our second principle, data-driven decision-making. This principle is all about making choices based on hard facts and figures, rather than relying solely on intuition or past experience. Imagine you're a movie director, you've just made a film, and now you want to know what kind of audience will appreciate it the most. You could guess based on your own tastes or the tastes of your friends, but wouldn't it be better to have concrete data to guide you? That's where data-driven decision-making comes into play. Consider the case of Netflix, a company known for its algorithm-based content recommendation system. Netflix doesn't merely guess what its viewers might enjoy, instead it collects and analyzes vast amounts of data about viewing habits, preferences, and behaviors. It then uses this data to suggest films and TV shows that are tailored to each viewer's unique tastes. This approach has been wildly successful. By leveraging data, Netflix enhances customer experience and drives business success. People find content they enjoy more quickly and easily, leading to more time spent on the platform and ultimately, higher subscription rates. But it's not just about recommending the right content. Netflix also uses data to make strategic decisions about what content to produce. They've been known to invest in shows with niche appeal, confident that their data will help them find the right audience. This strategy has led to some unexpected hits, proving that data can uncover opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. So, what does this mean for marketers in 2024? Simply put, data-driven decision-making is no longer optional. It's a necessity. Whether you're deciding which product features to develop, which markets to enter, or how to tailor your marketing messages, data should be at the heart of your decision-making process. Remember, data doesn't lie, It provides unbiased, objective insights that can lead to more effective strategies and better business results. So, don't be left in the dust. Embrace the power of data and let it guide your marketing decisions. In 2024, data is no longer just a buzzword, it's a necessity. In a world full of noise, how can your brand stand out and reach the right audience? This question brings us to our third game-changing marketing principle for 2024: personalization. Let's take a look at a brand that has mastered this principle: Spotify. Every week, Spotify greets its users with a unique playlist tailored to their tastes, aptly named Discover Weekly. This feature is a prime example of personalization at its finest. It's not just a playlist, it's a finely curated musical journey based on your listening habits, preferences, and even your mood. Now you may ask, what's so game-changing about this? Well, it's all about creating a unique and personalized experience for each user. Spotify isn't just throwing a bunch of songs together and hoping you'll like them. They're analyzing your data, understanding your preferences, and creating a product that feels like it was made just for you. This level of personalization creates a strong bond between the brand and the user. It's not just about listening to music anymore, it's about discovering new music that you're likely to love. It's about feeling understood, valued, and catered to. And this, my friends, is the power of personalization. It's not just Spotify reaping the benefits of personalization. Brands across the globe are leveraging this principle to increase customer engagement and loyalty. From Amazon's tailored product suggestions to Netflix's personalized viewing recommendations, it's clear that personalization is a powerful tool in today's marketing landscape. Personalization allows your brand to cut through the noise and reach your audience on a deeper, more personal level. It's about understanding your customers, their needs, their preferences, and delivering a product or service that feels tailor-made for them. In this digital age, where customers are constantly bombarded with information and options, personalization can be the deciding factor that draws them to your brand and keeps them coming back for more. So, whether you're a multinational corporation or a small local business, personalization should be at the forefront of your marketing strategy. Because at the end of the day, it's not about reaching the most people, it's about reaching the right people. Personalization is no longer a nice-to-have, it's a must-have. In a rapidly changing business landscape, how can your brand stay relevant and competitive? This question brings us to our fourth and final principle: continuous innovation. Picture the tech giant Apple. Why has it remained a market leader for decades in a field notorious for its rapid pace of change? The answer is simple: continuous innovation. Apple doesn't rest on its laurels, satisfied with past success. Instead, it ceaselessly innovates, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and setting new trends in the process. Continuous innovation isn't just about creating new products or services. It's about constantly refining and improving what you already offer. It's about listening to your customers, understanding their evolving needs, and adapting your offerings accordingly. It's about staying ahead of the curve, anticipating market trends, and positioning your brand to capitalize on them. Think of Apple's iPhone. When it was first launched in 2007, it was revolutionary. It redefined what a mobile phone could be. But Apple didn't stop there. They continued to innovate, introducing new features, improving performance, and refining the design year after year. This relentless pursuit of innovation is why, 17 years later, the iPhone still sits atop the smartphone market. But innovation isn't just the domain of tech giants. It can and should be a cornerstone of any brand's strategy, no matter the industry or size. It's about fostering a culture of creativity and experimentation. It's about encouraging your team to challenge the status quo, to question, to innovate. Remember, innovation isn't a one-off event, it's a continuous journey. It's about being open to change, embracing new ideas, and constantly striving for improvement. It's about not just meeting customer expectations, but exceeding them. In this fast-paced, ever-changing business world, those who stand still will be left behind. Brands that continuously innovate, that constantly push themselves to be better, to do better, these are the ones that will thrive. So ask yourself, how can your brand continuously innovate? How can you stay ahead of the curve and keep your brand not just relevant, but leading the pack? Innovation is the key to longevity and success. It's not just a principle, it's a mindset. Embrace it and watch your brand soar. So, what can we learn from these 4 game-changing marketing principles? Well, let's take a moment to recap. We started off with customer centricity, a principle that urges us to put the customer at the heart of everything we do. Next, we dove into the world of data-driven decision-making, a principle that encourages us to let data guide our marketing strategies. We then moved on to personalization, a principle that advocates for tailored experiences to engage each customer uniquely. And finally, we explored continuous innovation, a principle that pushes us to constantly evolve and adapt in the ever-changing marketing landscape. These principles aren't just buzzwords, they're the keys to successful marketing in 2024 and beyond. They're the tools that will help us connect with our audience, make smarter decisions, create memorable experiences, and stay ahead of the curve. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe for more insights into the world of marketing.